What was the scariest city you've ever been to? Story 1. I once drove through a tiny, desolate mining town in the middle of Nevada. It looked like it hadn't seen a steady paycheck in decades. The houses were crumbling, the locals looked just as worn down, and nearly every building had bullet holes or burn marks. I went off the main road to find gas but found nothing. Not even a small store. It must be brutal for the locals, with the nearest town having basic amenities over 70 miles away. Story 2. Rizhao, China, wasn't scary in the usual sense. It was more eerie. Despite being a city of 500,000, it felt abandoned, as if everyone had suddenly left. The beaches were empty but well-maintained, buses ran on time but had no passengers, and streets were lined with shops but eerily quiet. Restaurants seemed surprised to have customers, and the massive fish market, though stocked with fresh seafood, was nearly deserted. Strangely, many places stayed open late, adding to the surreal vibe of the seemingly abandoned yet functional city. Story 3. Juarez, Mexico, in 2007 was terrifying. As an Irish/Mexican with red hair, I stood out. Visiting family involved with a cartel during a cartel war meant being surrounded by armed men constantly. Despite their wealth and hospitality, the tension was suffocating, like being in a gilded prison. I was warned not to call the police, as they worked for rival cartels, and if anyone breached the gates, the best advice was grim: grab a gun and end it myself. That week was unforgettable, and I've never returned. Like and subscribe if you think the USA is better than the cartels.